Alright, what's going on, guys? Some fresh Twitch drama hit last night. I mean, what else is new? But this one could get a little interesting, a bit controversial, I guess. I don't really think so, but I have seen a lot of arguing about it. But just to fill everyone in, apparently there has been a new naughty word added to the Twitch ban list. I don't even know if I want to say it in this video, man. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, it's definitely not a word that you want to ever be saying. People have actually been referring to it as the C word. So maybe you could guess what I'm talking about. And no, the second letter isn't a U. It's not that word. It's a different C word. The second letter is actually an R. If that helps anyone get a clue. Actually, you know what? I'll post a picture of the word on the screen. Hopefully I don't get in trouble because it's really bad. Apparently, you are not allowed to say this word right here on Twitch anymore, which is kind of weird because it's also just a normal word, right? Like, it could organically come up on stream that you need to say it or that you happen to say it or whatever. Maybe you're doing like a cooking stream or something, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a crazy concept that, you know, the word actually just gets said normally on stream. But Hasan, one of the biggest streamers on the platform, got banned yesterday for saying this very mean word on stream. I tried to find the actual clip so I could put it in the video, but I didn't see it posted anywhere. I looked on Reddit and I looked on Twitter and I just couldn't see it anywhere, so I don't know what happened with that. But he gives us the explanation himself. He states that he got banned for using the very naughty C word. Now, I believe he got banned for 7 days, which is part of the problem, right? Because there's no consistency with the bans. Like, we got people literally spreading their cheeks open and not getting a 7-day ban, but if you mention a certain salty snack, you get a 7-day ban straight away. Like, that just doesn't add up to me, right? That's completely backwards, in my opinion. But as far as the actual issue here, I get it. Like, I do understand where they're coming from, what they're trying to do. Like, I get the logic behind what they're doing, but I mean, let's be honest here, right? Like, that word just does not hit the same way as some of these other words. Like, it's just not the same. I think we can all agree on that, right? Like, I don't even remember the last time I've actually even said the word cracker, unless I was actually talking about eating a fucking cracker. Like, people don't even really say it very much because it just doesn't hold much weight. Like, nobody really gets too offended by it. Like, if I really wanted to insult you, I got about 50 other words that I'd want to use before that one. Like, I'd be more insulted if someone called me a bitch than that. Like, it's just not that offensive. And it just further reinforces the direction that Twitch is headed. Like, what's next after this, right? They're gonna ban the word Karen because that's right next to it, you know what I mean? That's not too far off, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they end up doing that, especially considering the people who are employed at Twitch. I could definitely see them getting upset over a word like Karen. It reminds me of, like, I don't even know how long it's been now, maybe like 6 months ago or whatever, when they said they were gonna ban the word simp and all the other words like that. I don't know if they ever ended up actually banning anyone for that. I know they took people's emotes away. That was like a big deal because I even had a simp emote and they just removed it one day and then we had to like randomly piece it together later on that like that's what they were doing. But I don't know if they ever banned anyone just for saying the word because that would be kind of crazy. It doesn't even get used that much anymore, I feel like. I don't really see it too often. It had like its little phase where it got overused and it was being said like non-stop everywhere on social media or whatever, and now it's kind of died down, used more normally. But I don't know, as far as this situation is concerned, man, I mean, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm not here to debate with anyone, definitely not here to get political or anything like that. I don't really care much about it either way. Like, that's not a word I really use or feel strongly about. Like, I just don't think that's even a good insult, but I just think it's crazy that they pick this word out of all the words out there to get upset about. Like, there's a lot of offensive stuff being said on Twitch, and this is the direction they go with. It just seems like a bit of a strange decision, even though I guess technically I do see the angle that they're coming at it from, you know what I mean? But really, I think the important part to me is the severity of the ban. I think 7 days for this is absurd, right? When you look at some of the other stuff they got going on the platform that people are not even getting banned for, or that people are getting way less severe punishments for, that's the part that annoys me, is the inconsistency of their bans. And they definitely have it set up like this on purpose, so they can kind of just enforce the rules however they want, you know what I mean? It's not really like strict guidelines, like, here, this is what you can and cannot do, the same rules apply to everyone. It's more like bias, like depending on who you are, depending on what you do, depending on how they feel about you, depending on what gender they woke up that day, you know, representing, then they're gonna decide your ban, you know what I mean? I just don't like that process. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about the topic. Y'all let me know in the comments section down below your thoughts on it. Be sure to have a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. We had a little bit more discussion about the Call of Duty developers, because that's just a rough subject. That's all I can say about that, especially with the new Warzone map dropping out. I played it a little bit. I mean, I'm not really a hardcore Warzone guy. Like, I'm pretty casual with Warzone. I don't really care that much about it. It was okay. I don't know. I didn't think it was anything special, but I think the community is like pretty upset with the way that the map is. I'm not really sure, but you know, we'll see. That being said, thank you guys again for watching. Have a good day and peace out.